Color.
It's your color, my friend.
Thank you.
Well, outside of our door, it's snowing. I'm not sure what it's doing outside your door, but we're thinking spring. We're thinking ahead. And you know, you and I have talked about this before. When we're feeding our family, we want to give the best of the best. You want to put quality food, quality drink on the table to nourish. We want to do the same with our plants. And
oh gosh, yeah.
That's what this is. This is the Richard Jackson Blossom Booster. That's a fun name to say. Concentrate fertilizer, M48777. You are getting a 4.5-pound tub here.
Yep.
And it's 2 easy payments of $16.99.
Ooh, that's nice.
And this makes how much? How many gallons?
This makes 408 gallons. So this is going to last the average gardener well beyond the season. And this on this bucket here is our friend Richard Jackson, who I met a few years ago. And he said, Barbara, you and your family do much of what my family does, but we do it in the UK. You must try my fertilizer. Katie, I can't tell you how many people have told my husband and I, because that's what we do for a living.
Yep.
So at first we were like, oh yeah, we try everything. We've tried the best. He said, try it, trust me. We tried this and we were like, oh my goodness, this is different than anything out there on the market.
Well, and when it catches your, your eye, because this is what this is your livelihood.
Yep.
Obviously, what is it that makes the difference? It's got to be super special.
There's 3 key ingredients that he puts in it, along with a lot of others. One being a high levels of potash. And these really high levels of potash are going to give you more fruits, flowers, and vegetables.
Okay.
There's a seaweed extract that acts like a micronutrient that's going to give your plants this surge of energy that they need for all these fruits, flowers, and vegetables, and a wetting agent that soaks them all into the soil so they don't roll away. The man's genius, because he has a huge following of customers that send him photos, that tell him, they send him messages. I love reading the reviews. It's so fun because this is what Richard Jackson is going to do for your plants. Whether you're a professional grower or just in your backyard, you can have plants like this. This was sent to us by Rob and Brenda. They're in the UK. They said, look at this clematis. That's one plant.
That's gorgeous. And you think about all the work that you put into your garden, whether it's the flowers, the vegetables, you want it to give you the best that it can, and this is how you can do it.
Definitely. This is one stalk of tomatoes. So I do want to tell you, we do have a legal claim here where we conducted a field study, and when used at the same once a week per rating with the leading brand of fertilizer, Richard Jackson is going to give you more good fruit. And that is amazing.
That's what
huge.
We want. That
Yes.
is what you want at the end of the day. You're out there, you're toiling, you're digging, you're getting your hands dirty. Reap the benefits. So give and you receive back, right?
Nothing is more satisfying than doing all this work and then having your plants supersized by using something like Richard Jackson. This is sent to us by Carol. She said, my lilies have never looked better. This is Sue, who said, look at these dahlias. It is so fun to use Richard Jackson because your garden is going to look different than everyone else's garden. And this is an animation of our wetting agent. We want to show you how water on the left just rolls away. When you use Richard Jackson, because of his ingredients, he has a wetting agent that soaks all the nutrients into the soil so your plants can burst with energy. It's so easy to use.
Well, that was my next question. As a gardening novice, where do you begin? How often do I do this? And what do I do?
So in the beginning of the season, and like when my plants have been stressed by weather, I certainly want to give them the right food so they can be as strong as they can be. A half teaspoon to a gallon of water. You mix it up. You can use it like that, or you can use it in a hose end sprayer and spray your whole garden. This time of year, we want to do it once every 2 weeks. In the growing season, twice a week. And I love this picture.
Oh, look at that.
I thought, wow, what a beautiful garden. But then when I read what Sally sent us, she said, hard to believe this garden bed is brand new. And that's the shocking difference because there's no other fertilizer out there like this. Richard Jackson has very special ingredients to give you a garden that's going to give you crops that look better than you've ever had.
Look at that.
I know. You're going to have more good fruit with your tomatoes. And tomatoes are a big thing in my family. And if we can get more by just using Richard Jackson, why not? And we've used every fertilizer out there. This is one petunia, and it's in a hanging basket. Hanging baskets are really hard to give the plants what they need because the nutrients are just rolling away through the water. This is from Jim. He said, I've used other plant foods in the past, but when I used Blossom Booster for the first time, my plants were simply amazing.
2 easy payments of $16 and change. That 4.5-pound jug gives you 408 gallons, and you said that's like a full season.
Yeah, and this is the #1 gardening product in QVC UK. Now, they know their plants, and if it's #1 there, that's why it's getting huge results here. People, oh, my upside down orchids, people are falling in love with Richard Jackson and the crops and the plants that you can get just by using it.
All types of plants. It is customer top rated. It's about giving the best that you can so that you will then get the best in return. 2 easy payments. It's M48777. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you again.
You and I aren't done, though. You will be back. We have some gorgeous, gorgeous indoor-outdoor mats. Uh-oh, somebody made a mess. Uh-oh, look at that. Look at how easy that was to clean. They're reversible. We have 2 different sizes for you. You know, like we were talking about with our today's special value, it is all about creating that gorgeous oasis. And by the way, the value on those, amazing. 2 easy payments of either $14.50 or $24.50. I love those. First, we are going to be